How's it going, guys? Lithium Shadow here. Welcome back. I just have one quick thing. Kenny, Red Palette, and Ryan Krieger. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Your names are up on screen now. I'm sure you guys have noticed. If you guys subscribe to my channel while I happen to be recording or while I'm streaming, they will show up. And alternatively, the more likely scenario is when you guys subscribe to my channel while I'm not recording, I will go through the recent ones and post them up anyways. So thank you guys so much for sticking around, watching the vids. We are going to be playing Contradiction. It is a live movie mystery game, and I love mystery games so much. This is like my favorite thing to do. So we're going to go ahead and watch the intro.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Alright, that was epic. So we can go ahead to the pub, we can go down the left street, or we can go up the right. So let's see if anyone's at the pub. Nope. Alright, so let's go up North Lane. Oh! What have we here?
Always nice to randomly
Silver
find a key on
key.
the floor.
And it looks like there's something else here too. Improve your intellectual, spiritual,
Isn't that
financial life.
interesting?
Join us here every Friday at 8 p.m. Well, it's Friday at 5 p.m., so 3 hours to go. And then we can see what all the hubbub is with that thing. Alright, so let's go to the woods. This seems to... oh, okay. Sure, let's go up here.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
We're just gonna steal his screwdriver? Just walk, oh, I think I'll have that. Just take it. Guess if you must. Let's go back to the woods for now. I want to keep exploring before we go investigating. Right, nothing there, just a bit of water. So she was found up here, just down from this thing. What the hell? Those appear to be just like people standing over there, but it looks creepy as all get out. It spooked me.
Piece of jewelry there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Yes, but if you remember, we found a screwdriver back there. Screwdriver or a pocket knife, either one would be an excellent job for getting that out.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Gonna have to have a word with those boys, leaving bits of evidence all over the place. So we can continue more into the wood. Nothing there. There's a lot of places that don't go anywhere. But this, however, does go somewhere. It goes to the Atlas estate.
Have to come back later, I think.
Or the key. We found the key. Could be used for a padlock. Key has no use. Dang it. Okay. Well, let's get the map out. Let's go back to the lodge and let's go ahead and have a chat. Mr. Simon.
Is it Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
I don't like him. He seems a bit shifty. If you ask me.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
It's all on
There
his
was
wall.
a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both
It's all
knew her.
squishy.
Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
The wall is weird.
Is
it
it
looked all
okay in here?
squishy. Like sponge.
Fine, yeah.
Do you want
No, no,
anything?
no.
Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Alright, Simon. What do you have to tell... Blah, 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 blah. What do you have to tell me about...
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. And she would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
That must be the flyer we seen on the door. Alright, let's go ahead and ask about the driving license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so.
That was a weird look. Why'd you give me such a dirty look, buddy? Let's not mention the key to him. I would like to ask him about this box of
I
bottles.
noticed
though.
a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homeroom.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
Herbs.
No, not really.
I don't know. You're a bit smug, man. I think we should ask the chick about the
Thank you.
necklace. I think
Probably
she'll
back
be
later.
more helpful about that.
Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
All right, you. Let me
Ever
have a look at
seen
this.
this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
Oh no.
See.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All right, let's see if Simon has anything to say about this necklace card.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
You slept up, boy. You slept up. Okay, so, where's the? So, Kate wore the necklace at college. Okay, he said he didn't meet Kate until she joined Atlas, which is after college, because he said he came there after college. So that's where the contradiction is. Oop, not a license. It's this thing. It's only known Kate for 3 months, because he can't have known her for 3 months if he's seen her at
So
college.
how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
You're lying, boy. It's now 6 p.m. Okay, we're another hour closer to
So
the
Simon
meeting.
did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
I don't know, could be done. Sure, let's go ahead and see what she's up to. Should we go to the restaurant? Well, there's nothing to do there, so let's go ahead and ring the bell, see if she shows up.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
She doesn't seem too pleased to see us.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
just
had an
wanted
awfully
to
big
ask a
grin
few
about that,
questions
you
about
see?
Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
All right. So, is there anything we need to ask her about? She said she didn't know anything about her, so I don't really feel like we need to ask her anything. So I
Be
think we
back
should
later on, if that's okay.
just leave. I don't know. I don't see what use it would be asking her any of those questions. You know. So let's go ahead and investigate behind the pub.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know anything about strong chemicals, but... The outbuilding. What's the outbuilding? Boys and girls. Silver key. Yeah! I knew it was going to be used for something. Just had to find out what. So presumably somebody realizes that this thing is missing, otherwise... I mean, I guess unless they don't come back here very often, then they wouldn't, but... Oop. Atlas... What is it? It's a
I
spooky
wonder
mask.
whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
I don't like masks. They creep me out. Investigate behind the shelves.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Well, I guess we're gonna need like a flashlight or something for that. So let's go ahead and go back in. I think we do need to keep asking questions, so I'm going to go back and let's see what she knows about any of this stuff.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, so let's go ahead and ask her about this cardboard mask.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask about this broken pub window.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are suitable.
Okay then. Freedom necklace card. Let's go ahead and ask about that.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. It has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Darn, okay. So she doesn't know nothing about the necklace. Does she know anything about
Know anything
Simon's
about
homebrew?
Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Okay. Nothing with that. Broken pendant. That's useless. That's useless. Useless.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Alright, and then last is her actual death. And then I think we have to go and
Did you know Kate?
rustle us up some more clues from
She came in a
Simon
few
and Emma.
times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I was on the right track there. Let's go ahead and poke around with Simon a little bit more, because I have a feeling he might have a little bit more to tell us.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, so you asked him about that. Let's ask him about the bicycle.
Who's the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Okay. No. Yes, we can ask about the window
Do
now.
you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Somehow I don't believe you, but okay. And then let's ask about the creepy mask.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, okay, so we now have got that Atlas flyer.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Alright, and let's go
Thank
talk
you.
to Emma and see what
Probably
Emma
back
can tell us
later.
as well.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Okay, so she allegedly slowed down on the drinking.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's ask about the bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
Bottles?
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Nah. Come on, you gotta give me something more useful than that. Broken pendant, we've already done that one.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Fair enough. I'm not exactly a drinker either. Okay, so that. Pub window.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
So I think that still matches up. Because if the window was broken on... Depends on which Friday it was broken on, I guess.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Alright, last item we have.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you.
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Interesting. Well,
Thank you.
I think that's all the questions we have for everyone, so I think it's just time to do some more prodding, to be
Best to knock
honest.
on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
But we're going to have to get to that in another episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, drop some comments down below. And maybe we can make an episode 2 of this. I don't know. You let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.